This is Magigoddess. Welcome to day 8 of 33, getting collective messages of my beautiful collective, my loves. Today is going to be focused on gratitude. As I hear that huge thunder clap, so definite reminder to be grateful. Today's deck that we'll be using are these harvest cards that I made. Originally, I made them around Christmas time. I don't remember how many years ago it was. It was at least several. But I made them to look kind of like ornaments. And this is the stone that the deck chose. And I'm actually hearing that song, light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, 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 I'm on fire. And that actually goes really well with the lightning. So the more you practice gratitude, expect to not only feel lighter, but expect for like your day to get like better, brighter, happier. It's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And for advice, I'm going to be using this deck right here with this shell. This is what the deck chose. I'll read that later. This is what the deck looks like. They said it put it way over there. Okay, I can do that. They're like, hold on to the stone. Okay. Apparently we're bossy today. Alright, let's tap into the energy of my loves. Tell me about my collective. Tell me about my loves. You want truth and nothing but the truth. So I'm going to be asking 6 questions today. First question. What areas of life should my loves show more gratitude in? What areas of life should my loves show more gratitude in? Or how can my loves show more gratitude for what they have in life? How can my loves show more gratitude? So first we have your affirmations are bringing results. So first off, if you're doing positive affirmations, if you're doing positive words and subliminals, it's doing you well. You are my desire. I'm hearing if you believe you can do it, you can achieve it, you can receive it, you can. I'm almost seeing like someone cast lightning in your direction and you pause. And it's like you're absorbing that lightning and it's fueling you, giving you more power. So just know that right now, anytime someone is trying to strike at you and you mean them no bad things, you bear them no ill will, just know that you are absorbing all powers from all entities and you are, I heard mutating it, but you're transmutating it into something beautiful for yourself. So I have a lot of alchemists here. You're transmuting all that negativity into positivity. No one can stop you no matter what they send your way. So today, just remind yourself, I'm grateful that whenever people try to stop me, it fuels me to not only prove them wrong, but to show them not only do I show up and I show out. So always use whatever people try to use towards you, against you, as fuel to fire your passions is the main message I'm getting. So that's how you can show more gratitude in everyday life. Now, how can my loves practice receiving more abundance? What can my loves do to receive more abundance? So first we have studying you to make a move. Try different practices recommended by others. Try different studies. For example, if you don't do subliminals, you could start doing subliminals. And pick one that's like, I receive abundance, I am abundant, I believe I have one of those on my playlist. I even have like a get rich one. Just whatever you feel like you're lacking, look up how to empower yourself in that area. We have getting a miracle today. Some of you have already been practicing all kinds of different methods to really just kind of receive the things that you want in life. And it's working for you. Sorry, I just received a message from my spiritual family, and I'm like, okay. It was for me, not for you, so I'm not going to repeat it. It was funny. It's just, they're reminding me of something I forgot. We have working on emotions. So, what you need to do is, if you really want something, first try a method of manifesting it. Imagine yourself. A great way to practice like one method of manifestation is imagine yourself if you received something you needed, not necessarily you wanted, but receiving something that is like your heart's desire, something that would fulfill you emotionally, not like materially or anything like that, something that will fulfill your soul. Like, don't ask for $1 million just to have $1 million. Just like, let's say you're struggling to pay a bill, say, just to pray and say, please help me find the money somehow, some way, so I can pay this bill. It's due. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Please assist me. And then, like, imagine yourself just mysteriously receiving the money. And imagine how relieved you'll feel when you receive that money. And just have faith and hope and say, thank you. I'm grateful for all the blessings you give to me. Thank you for providing for me. And this is really you just saying, I release this to all the beautiful spirits around me. I release this to all those who love and care about me. And I trust that love will find a way. Because when you ask for things out of love and out of gratitude, you're more likely to receive them versus just being greedy, whiny, or needy. You know, it's kind of selfish for you to ask for $1 million when some people need $20 in their pocket just so they can have food for the week. And some people say, how could you possibly live off $20 for food for the week? I mean, it really just depends on how you've lived. I've lived like that before. I'm so grateful, thankful, and blessed that I always have enough money for, you know, extra food. I'm happy. I'm always have money to pay my bills, or if I want to get myself something nice. Like, I'm so grateful. But I know for a fact in my life there was a time where I was literally just trying to pawn everything I owned just so I could have money for like a water bill or for food that week. If you haven't lived like that, then be very, very grateful. In fact, there's some people who've lived less than that. You know, they beg on the streets for a sandwich. You know, they're homeless people. They don't ask for money. They just ask, could you please buy me a sandwich? Could you please give me a jacket? I remember giving my jacket off my back to someone, even though it was freezing outside. I thought to myself, I can buy another jacket. I have more jackets. I'll be fine. This person is freezing. They're asking me for help. They even said, hey, I'll help you load your groceries in your car. Can I please just have a jacket? And I was actually wearing a jacket that my deceased grandmother, I got it after she passed away. And I loved that jacket. It was my favorite jacket ever. It was so nice. And all I could think was, I'm going to give this man my jacket. He doesn't deserve to freeze. He's not bothering me. He's actually just trying to work for a jacket because it is that freezing. And I just said, you don't have to help me. Here's my jacket. And when I gave him my jacket, I said, this one's for you, Mima. I know that you would appreciate this. So remember, there are people actually suffering, actually struggling in the world. And if you have AC, if you have a comfy bed at night, just be grateful for things like that. If you are grateful for what you have and you say, I would be grateful if I could have more, that's where you start receiving more, because there's no point in giving you something when you're not even grateful for what you have. If you're not even grateful you have a roof over your head, even if it's a tent, you know, why should you get a house? You're not going to appreciate the house. I mean, that's a big thing. Let's see what else. I'm seeing lightning strike the ground and the earth opening up and everything crumbling around you, but you're still standing. So it's almost like, if, let's say you're an earthquake victim, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry if you've lost anyone or you've lost anything, but be grateful that you have your life and be grateful that you can start over again. Even if you lose everything, that doesn't mean that you've lost yourself, and you can build yourself back up and you can find a way again. Take it from someone. There's been many times where I've built so many things for myself, and you know, whether it be a relationship or someplace I live, and I've lost literally everything, but I didn't completely lose myself. And even when I felt completely lost, I wasn't. Life somehow find a way. I mean, even when tragedy strikes, you can still find hope. You can still find good things in life. Let's say there's a tornado and, you know, you're alive, and let's say you're worried about your dog and you can't find them, and then a couple of days later you finally find your dog. Right when you've given up all hope, sometimes is when the best things happen to you. I know many times when I say I need help, I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or I can't see why this is happening. All I have to do is remind myself, this too shall pass. Just put one foot in front of the other and you will get there. You just have to have faith. You just have to believe. And even if you lose faith, sometimes life will show you, see, you should have had faith all along, and you see the bigger picture. And sometimes we lose things because we don't appreciate them, because we're not grateful for them. You know, you take advantage of something some people would literally kill to have. Like, let's say you're in a relationship and that person does things that are annoying. Well, some people are lonely and they've never had a relationship at all. Some people have never even had someone willing to even go out with them, and they feel like they'll be alone the rest of their lives, and some people die alone. So even if that person is kind of annoying sometimes, you should be grateful that they're there to annoy you, because what if they were gone? You would miss all those little annoyances. You really would. So that's a message for some of you out there. Appreciate what you have, not what you don't love. Alright. What wonderful thing is going to happen for my loves for them to be grateful for today? Oh, a few things. That's lovely. They want me to pause it for a moment. So one moment. Oh, it was sweet. They just told me to drink some water. So I'm going to take that as a sign that if you haven't drank water today, make sure you drink some water. And what I like to do whenever I'm drinking, like my water, if you notice, mine's almost gone. Before you drink your water, bless your water. Say, as I drink this water, magical blessings will happen to me today. And each time I take a sip of this water, each time I take a drink, those magical blessings are protected and they rest within me. I like to do this whenever I have water. And I find the more I practice this, the more it comes true. So you're welcome. Water holds memory. Water is magic. There is such a thing as water magic. There's fire magic. There's all kinds of magic. So, yes, I'm just praying over water, but I'm setting this intention that good things are going to happen because I'm getting hydrated. And guess what? Good things are happening because my body's getting hydrated. It's happy. You know, my skin's going to glow. It's going to look good. So, remember to drink some water. Feel free to pause it right now and get you some water and hydrate. Okay, loves? Remember, health first. Health first. Health matters above everything. If you're not healthy, your life isn't going to be healthy and you're not going to be able to do all the incredible things you're capable of doing. In fact, you might not be able to think at all. You are skilled at all you do. Be grateful for all the skills and all the talents that you have. Are you able to read and write? If so, then be grateful. Some people are not taught reading and writing. Do you have free will? That's amazing. Some countries don't have free will. So you're going to be getting compliments on something that you're good at, or you're going to try something new and you're going to be like, wow, I'm good at this. Or you're just going to find that naturally you're going to pick up on things more easily is kind of the vibe that I'm getting so far. Oh, we have buying you jewelry / gift now. Thank you. Your spiritual family wants to give you a gift to remind you how special and wonderful you are. And they're going to give it to you in some kind of strange form is really the vibe I'm getting. Like, I heard it's not chemical, it's not physical, it's practical, it's spiritual. So maybe some of you are trying to tap into your psychic gifts more and you're going to be leveling up psychically. Oh, look at that. We have better health this week. That's so cute because they told me to drink water. And I told you guys to take care of your health and health first. So that's my spiritual fam saying they're with me. Some of you, I'm getting like you'll talk about something and then you'll see it everywhere you go. Like you're thinking about an apple and everywhere you go, you see apples. Like you'll watch random movies or shows or something on YouTube and someone will mention apples. And it'll just be your spiritual family saying, hi, we're here, we hear you. As like a confirmation of like they're there with you. For some of you, you have some loved one someone has a playful loved one and they're going to like play a prank on you. Like maybe I'm kind of getting this specific message of you think you didn't get a job because it's been so long and you're just going to get the call today. And they're just going to say something that like your passed on loved one would say. Like, let's say this person would be like, oh, let's go to lunch on Wednesday. And then they call you on Thursday and be like, I know we were supposed to go yesterday, but can we go today? I forgot. I know. You told me to write it down. That's my bad. But, better late than never, right? Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And that's kind of how you're going to receive it. They're going to be like, I am so sorry. I did not call you sooner. Something happened. And better late than never, right? Like, they're going to say something that your past on loved ones said. That's a very specific message for like, I was going to say one, but they said two of you. And I'm hearing that song 222, making sure I get mine 22. Some of you had a selfish deceased loved one, like they were very selfish, or maybe they took their life and you felt it was very selfish, or they felt selfish, so they're going to do something to upgrade your life. So those are the two separate messages. One of you, you're just going to get a gift because this person felt they were selfish in life and they want to apologize, and you're going to know it's from them. It's going to be an obvious sign. I keep getting apples. I don't know why apples. And I keep seeing red. Apple red. Apple red. Maybe someone called you apple red, or your hair is apple red. I don't know. Anyways, we have better health this week, so expect your health to get better, especially if you try the little trick I gave you. If anything, if you're unhealthy and you want to get healthy, like before you drink your water, say, I bless this water. With each sip, I'm going to get healthier, whether it be I will get healthier mentally, physically, spiritually. Intentions are everything. And you are programming your mind to say, I'm going to get healthier. I'm going to get healthier. So subconsciously, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to do things that will make this come true because I'm determined and I'm reprogramming my brain. That's a way to do affirmations. That's a way to manifest. You are welcome. Teaching you all my tips and tricks. Oh, I just realized this matches my nails. It's cute. Look, purple and purple. And you know what's funny is I chose this harvest deck yesterday to do the reading today. I didn't know necessarily what the focus was going to be yet. And it just so happened to be like gratitude. And I was like, this goes together so well. Like, it's a synchronicity from my fam to me. I actually didn't really put those two and two together until this moment. So, sorry fam, I'm a little bit of a dunce sometimes. If you don't know what dunce means, kind of dumb. Some things will be right in front of my face, like someone will have a crush on me and I can't tell. And someone will be like, oh my gosh, they have a crush on you. And I'd be like, they're just being nice. I don't know why, but they're just a nice person. And they're like, no, they're only nice to you. And I'll be like, oh. Well, how come they don't just tell me? Because I don't notice things like that. If you like me, you have to like tell me you like me. Because I'm not going to sit here and play psychic and read your mind. That ain't none of my business, okay? I never try to tap into anyone's anything without permission. Because to me, that's disgusting. That's like me walking in on you naked on purpose. And you're like, what is wrong with you? I'm in my room. I'm in the safety of my home, my sanctuary. Like, I'm not gross like that. People who just tap in on people, just tap in on them, that's gross. If someone's spiritually attacking you or something, sure, I'll tap in on that. But other than that, I think it's like a gross negligence of privacy to just be like, let me just use my abilities just to be icky and be a peeping Tom. So if you do that, your spiritual family's like, don't do that, you're going to regret it. Because all the secrets you're trying to find out, guess what? All your worst of the worst secrets are coming out. And I know this is a gratitude reading, but like, some of you are using your spiritual abilities for bad, and you're going to be put in your place so that way you can learn better spiritual hygiene, better spiritual health, better practices, because you're literally just using your curiosity in a not good way. It's one thing if you're like getting dreams about your ex, so you can tell that they're thinking about you and you haven't thought of them in like a year. Even when that happens to me, I don't really ask about them because I'm over it. It's not my fault if they're not. I mean, I gave my all. If you can't do that, that's not my bad. That's on you, because I would literally kill for someone. So if you and ex are spying on me, I'm over it. I'm over it. The best you can do is apologize to me for everything you did and acknowledge what you did. And work on becoming a better person. All I want for you to do is to learn from your mistakes. If that person didn't treat me that bad, you're probably not an ex, because all my exes usually would like pretty much all my exes, honestly, were really controlling, and they wanted everything their way. And I would try to do things their way, and it would make me miserable. And eventually I was so miserable and so depressed I had to leave. And you know, there's nothing against them. That's just who they decided to be, but you can change. So some of you guys are selfish and you need to change. But what good things are happening to you today, my people who are actually on the right path? Wow, my elbow just popped. Let's see. Once again, I'm seeing like lightning hit the ground, and like the ground glows underneath you and you glow magically. And it's like a wave of power coming over you. So like, prepare to manifest things with more ease. Be careful of the things you say right now. You can speak them into existence. And I'm not saying you say like, let me get like 10 followers in 10 minutes. You're not going to get 10 followers in 10 minutes. That's just you being greedy. But just say, you know, I hope I helped someone today. And then you get a comment of someone saying that you helped them. And you're like, this is awesome. This is a confirmation that what I'm doing is worth my time, effort, and energy. So, that's interesting. Now, what should my loves celebrate today? I heard being unique. We have So Gorgeous in person. A lot of you don't realize just how freaking beautiful you really are. Maybe you feel like someone else needs to show you you're beautiful, like you want compliments or you want like likes or something. I keep getting like social media. Honestly, on social media, I don't really get like a whole lot of feedback or comments. I don't always get a lot of likes, but I don't do it, as they say, I don't do it for the gram. I just ask my spiritual family, was that helpful? And when they say, yeah, that was helpful, or they give me constructive criticism, you can work on this, that's what makes me feel good. Because if I'm doing something just so someone can tell me I did a good job, that's an insecurity, that's a lack mindset. So just know you're beautiful, and if other people see your beauty, that's awesome. If they don't, you know, Da Vinci struggled like crazy. He cut his own ear off just to like grab attention. And now, not Da Vinci, Vincent van Gogh. Why did I mention Da Vinci? Da Vinci did like the not time machine. What in the what of the what? He did the flying machine and people thought he was crazy, and that actually helped like create like planes. I think it was like the Warner Brothers or something like that who created planes based off his design. But anyways, Vincent van Gogh is when I love Starry Night, and he was a seriously struggling artist, and he cut off his ear, made him more famous or whatever. But like, people who really appreciate his art really saw his work. You know, the people who did buy his paintings. So pay attention to the people who do acknowledge you, and always acknowledge yourself even when no one acknowledges you. When you do something that you would be proud of if someone else did it, be proud of yourself. Getting what you want now. Confirmation that if you're doing those affirmations, if you're putting your magic into life, it's coming back to you. I heard tenfold. Some of you are getting a glow up on your looks. I'm hearing maybe some of you did like exercise and subliminals. Yay, good job. I'm so proud of you. You did affirmative action. You affirmed it and you acted on it. Congrats. Any of you who've been doing any kind of self-care, guess what? You glowing up, and then you're going to see instant results. You really are, is what I'm getting. Anything else? I'm seeing hard eyes. Some of you are gonna look so good that people are gonna go from, you know, people used to like approach you all the time or talk to you all the time, you're gonna get like crickets. Like, not a lot of people are going to approach you or talk to you. They're just gonna simp. They're just gonna be like, oh, I love them so much, but they're so out of my league. They're gonna like want you from far away. So if you've been working on yourself, it's working out. I found like the less attractive you are, the more likely you're going to be approached. Like, the bummiest I've ever looked, I rarely get approached. But the better I look, I think I said it backwards. My mind is like in spirals right now. Like, some of y'all be thinking too much. But like, when I looked like a bum, more people would feel more comfortable and at ease and would talk to me. And then when I would like be dressed to my 10s on 10s on 10s, a lot of people wouldn't really say anything. And I'd be like, I know, I'm a goddess, I'm flawless, let's not be modest. And if you mess with me, I might just change your life. I'm hearing that song. Actually, the actual lyrics are, 'cause I'm a goddess, I'm fucking flawless, let's not be modest. And if you fuck with me, I might just change your life. Oh, oh, oh. I think it's Goddess, and I think it's by like, what, Cruella or something with like a K. It's like Krewella. I'm probably dead wrong, but that's just what's popping in my mind. So we're gonna go with it. But like, yeah. Celebrate how beautiful you are and that you can get what you want. You just have to believe. Ask, believe, you shall receive. Now, what is stopping my loves from celebrating themselves more? I'm hearing insecurity. Wow, that's a lot. You charm everyone. Some of you don't like your personality. And, you know, you're actually more charming than you think. Affirmations are bringing results. Double confirmation. Some of you are saying affirmations and you're saying them over and over, but you don't have faith that it's going to work. You need to try like a detached subliminal. I gotta make one of those. But yeah. You need to detach from your results. You need to just be like, I know it's going to happen. It'll happen in its own time. I have faith. I believe. You say what you want. You let it go. Let it flow. So it can come to you in an organic way that's natural and comes to you when you're ready for it. Things only happen when you're ready for it, not necessarily when you want it. You are my desire. You don't realize you're more desirable than you think you are, okay? Your subs giving results. Bam, another confirmation. Wow, we have subs and affirmations. So if you're doing subliminals, it's working. Just because you don't see results right now, it's cooking. It's happening. It's just underground. Like, you know, I was talking about how lightning hits the ground and there's energy all underneath you and then it comes up to you. You just gotta let it sit, simmer. It's like if you're boiling water. You know boiling water takes a set amount of time, and if you just stare at it and wait on it, it's not going to boil faster, okay? Like, put it out there, let it cook, okay? Get to cooking, and when it's done, it's like, don't pull cookies out before they're ready. They just turn into mush. They're not cookies at all. It's just like cookie soup. Cookie soup. I like my cookies a little less done, so they're like gooey. But, you know, not so gooey that like, it looks like, I like chocolate chip cookies. So it looks, I don't want it to look like mushy poo when I'm eating it, you know, because that's what it looks like if it's not done. You gotta wait for it to be solid. Solid poop. I'm sorry, I'm 12. Like, I'll be honest. If someone like farts in front of me, I'm just gonna laugh. I laugh so hard. If it's stinky, I'll laugh and say, "You're so stinky. What a stinky baby. Are you constipated? Do you need to go to the bathroom?" You know, veggies and fruits help with that. I'm like 12. I'm immature. I laugh at farts, and I laugh when it comes to like sexual things. I'm immature when it comes to that, but I'm cool with it. You know, because a lot of people, they get embarrassed, but I sit there and laugh, and then they can laugh too. I used to have this friend who'd be like, "Do you hear that frog?" And I'd be like, "What'd you do? Eat a frog?" And it came out the other end. I'd be like, "That poor frog, you're suffocating." It's so messed up. Anyway, back to you. Back to you, Ashes. Am I an anchor? Alright. What is stopping you from celebrating yourself more? You have lame people around you. I'm seeing people diss you because they be a jelly belly because they can't be you. Like, for example, people like Megan Fox. People hate on her so much or whatever, but no one can deny the fact that she's hot as fuck. Okay. And I couldn't tell you how many subliminals for getting hot there are with her in them. But she just sees herself as a regular person. You're always hotter than you think you are. And if you're not, there are plenty of things you can do to change that. For example, you don't know how to do makeup. I have like a get ready with me thing showing you how to do like a full face of makeup. And people do so many get ready with me. It's so crazy. Honestly, if you're a woman, all you need is to brush your hair, put it in 2 side braids, okay? Sleep like that, okay? And take your hair out and it'll be like wavy, curly, cute. You literally did nothing. And just like let it be, put like some Aussie freeze spray in it, you good. And then just put on some mascara on your top lashes and put like some tinted lip balm or whatever. I'll show you my favorite one, like ever. I'm addicted to it. I carry it with me wherever I freaking go. Wherever I go. I have like 20 of these. I have backups on backups. This is Revlon Kiss. And it's enough to make your lips look luscious. And when I say you can have like the most chapped lips ever, it will instantly hydrate them. Oh, my voice is cracking. That's crazy. But yeah. Even if you're a guy, put that on your lips. They will look luscious. And it tastes good. It tastes like berries. Okay? That stuff is amazing. I love it, love it, love it. I literally have it in my purse, in my bathroom, in my drawer, and then I keep all my extras in another drawer. Like, I will not go anywhere without this stuff. Regular chapstick does not smooth my lips. This stuff smooths my lips instantly. It tastes good, and it gives you just enough tint to make your lips look luscious. You know what I'm saying? And when you drink things, just have a straw. You'll be fine. If you're a guy, just make sure that you do good face care. Always use toner, okay? And then use like a serum. And then do like a moisturizer, okay? If you want good skin, do that every morning when you wake up. And then when you go to sleep. If you do that, your skin will be nice. I mean, I have found even during that time of the month, I'm lucky if I get a pimple. And I don't mean I'm lucky, like I'm surprised if I get a pimple. I rarely do. It's not 38 on the timer right now, but I saw 38. So that's a message for someone. 3 is the number of like interchange for me. 8 is the number of abundance. So transforming yourself into abundance. For guys, if you want to like glow up hair wise, just go online, like whatever ethnicity you are or whatever, just look up guys online, like Google images with your ethnicity, with like a similar face structure, like if they have a similar face shape, okay? and get a hairstyle like that and try it out and see if you don't get some compliments. And also, if your outfit is wrinkly, just throw it in the dryer for like 5 minutes. That goes a long way. Or invest in like a steam iron. That way you can just do it instantly. But if you want like no effort, throw your clothes in the dryer so you can be fresh. Okay, and always fold your clothes in the basket. I know a lot of you guys just like to leave your stuff in the basket. You throw it in there, you don't fold it, it's all wrinkly, you have to throw it in the dryer. Just fold it and leave it in the basket, and then just kind of like put it on the bed to like sort through what you want to wear that day. And as for like your style, look up body types and how to dress for your body types. You're welcome. You want to glow up in the way you look? There you go. So, use subliminals. Okay. Find someone who has a similar face shape. Get your hair done. Okay. You ain't gotta get it colored. Just get the cut. Get the fit. Make sure your clothes aren't wrinkly. Okay, that goes a long way. Just be presentable. And don't wear those tacky t-shirts with, when you go in public, you can wear whatever tacky t-shirt you want with like those cheap sayings of like body inspector and crap like that, or with a sarcastic saying on it. That's not attractive. Get you a plain black shirt and some jeans. Every woman likes a man in some like nice fitting jeans. I don't care if you got like a butt or not. The fact that like they can see what they're working with, they love that. Okay, same thing with women. Get you some nice fitting jeans. Okay, get you some nice fitting blue jeans. And as for like shirt, depending on like if you don't have boobies, get like frills at the top of your shirt. If you do have boobies, just get like a nice V cut to where like you can see, make it so you can see like the very top of your boobies, but don't show all your boobies. Okay, we're not leading with your boobs. You don't want them to just look at your boobs and nothing else. You just want them to see you got the goods. Like, people like to see what they're working with. And you know, everybody loves a woman in a dress, whether it be men or women or whatever they identify as, you being like feminine in your element. Also, guys, if you're going on a date, make sure you wear like a nice black button-down shirt with like either long sleeves or the sleeves that are long that you like tuck back at the end. And get you a watch. I don't care if it's cheap or not. There's nothing hotter than a guy with a button-down shirt, some nice slack pants, okay? And get you some like decent looking shoes. They don't have to be dress shoes. They could even be like black loafers or something. But get like shoes that, you know, are like dressy looking. They can't be tennis shoes, okay? They need to have like a smooth top. Girls, you don't have to wear heels, but if you wear heels, everybody likes women in heels, and also heels always make your butt look good. You're welcome. I don't always wear heels. I'll actually wear heels if like I'm really going all out. But you don't have to show skin. In fact, people love a mystery, but show them what they're working with. Show them your curves. I don't care if you're a bigger girl or not. If you're bigger and you're like ashamed of your curves, just wear a flowier shirt. Make sure it's tight fitted at the top and flowier around the midsection area. That way you're not anxious about it, but make sure you get you some good fitting jeans no matter what sex you are. We like to see the shape of your butt in the back of your clothes. Okay, so if you want to glow up real quick, you're welcome. Love you, loves. Some tips from me. Am I a professional stylist? No, but I do have people who be like, does this look good? Because You know I look good. I know I look good. I used to be a bum and wear baggy t-shirts all the time. And everybody talked to me, but did they take me seriously, dating me or whatever? No, because I looked like a bum. People will treat you how you look. If you look like you take care of yourself or you put in effort, guess what? You're going to attract people who look good and have effort. You could totally pull someone you think is out of your league just because you tried that day. And if you don't believe me, follow my tips. See someone attractive. Go talk to them and say, hey, I saw you. I just wanted to say I really love your style. Could we hang out sometime? Could I get your number? That's like the best pickup line ever. Okay. I like your style. Let's hang out. Do you think I could get your number? Always come in not creepy, not like you just want to like immediately take them on a date. That's going to make a lot of red flags go off. What do you mean you just want to date me? You just met me. Let them know that you want to get to know them and actually try and get to know them. Ask them what their favorite thing to do is. Ask them, why am I giving relationship advice? Do you guys really need a relationship advice that bad? Okay. Feel free to comment down below if you want me to do like a relationship workshop on how to pull people. Because like, some of y'all need help, but I think I've given you plenty of tips. I'm going to be real. Look good, feel good, attract more good things, period. I'm going to end it there. I'm not going to spend like 30 minutes of this video trying to tell you how to look good. If you really want me to go in that depth, I'll start a series or something, but you got to comment below because that's just a whole nother project for me to start. Seriously. If you need help, I'll help you. You don't ask for help, I ain't just going to be like, whatever, sure, let me just do this just cause. I got plenty to do. Alright. What are the benefits you'll receive today if you start practicing gratitude today? What are the benefits my loves will receive for practicing gratitude today? We have getting that dream house now. You'll build a foundation within yourself that is unshakable. You'll have unshakable confidence because you're grateful, you receive good things, you know you'll receive more good things. My decision is you now and forever. You're going to always choose yourself, so you'll get the best results. And also, when you're grateful, people are more likely to want to do nice things for you. Let's say you just ask someone, hey, can you move that over there? And you say, thank you so much. That was so helpful. That goes a long way. Thank you goes a long way. I'm seeing doors open everywhere and people coming out of them. So if you start practicing gratitude, you're going to get opportunities. You're going to get the right kind of people talking to you who are going to appreciate you. When you appreciate yourself, when you appreciate others, you attract others who appreciate you. I can attest to this even when a lot of people around me did not appreciate me at my workspaces. The ones who did always let me know. They always had a smile when they greeted me. As soon as they saw me, they would smile because they knew this person appreciates me. This person is kind. And honestly, we had the best vibe ever. I don't care if I had 20 other coworkers who completely were just like, yeah, you appreciate me, I'm great, so what? I gave them very little of my time, but the people who did appreciate me, I would definitely go the extra mile. I would take that extra 5 minutes. I would have a longer conversation. Like, you attract how you act, okay? So, that's the gratitude portion for you, my loves. I have lost my blue stone. Do you know what I do with it, fam? They said it flew over there. Oh, thank you. I found it. They show me things. If you lose something, ask your spiritual family to show you, and they will. They said take it off screen. Okay, take it off screen. Alright. Advice for my loves today. So, first off, what's your current energy? I'm going to blow on this. I'm going to blow on the deck. I'm hearing that song, let the sun shine, let the sunshine and the sun is shining. Alright, this is the shell that the deck chose. You're just gonna shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, let it shine. Can't remember that song. Anyway. First off, you're going to be feeling shiny and brand new because you're going to feel like I gave you some great advice and you're going to follow it. And for those of you who just ignore that advice and don't follow it, you're just going to stay on the same path and it's going to be rocky. Like, that's the energy I'm really getting. So, okay. Okay. Now then, advice for my loves. Advice for my loves. You'll want to be more sing-songy. You'll be in a better mood after this reading. Because I'm like all of a sudden wanting to be like sing-songy. Alright. Advice for my loves. Advice. Alright, there we go. It's Friday, number 32. Party like it's Friday. Where I'm at, it's Sunday. So, have some fun. Act like it's Friday, have some fun. If you get hammered on Fridays, honestly, people who just get messed up out of their minds, you're usually just trying to escape life because you're kind of miserable. So don't be like that, but just like, if you drink, have a drink, relax. If you don't drink, have you a nice bath. If you don't have baths, have a nice shower. Or, cuddle up with a good book. I do that sometimes. Just do something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel comforted. I would say exercise, but this isn't an exercise vibe. Just do something to relax. And what's so cute is we have like 2 little angels. So your angels want you to relax a little and just have a little bit of fun. We have the number 10, nice people. Remember that there are nice people out there. And if you're a nice person, nice people will recognize you as well. And when you're nice and you meet another nice person, you literally feel like they're heaven sent because there's not a lot of nice people in this world, unfortunately. There's a lot of people who say, oh, I'm going to message you and never do. There are some people who say, oh, let's hang out. And they always have an excuse not to. So remember, who you are is what you attract. And you're going to have those people who are like, oh, can I be grimy? Can I take advantage or whatever? It's up to you to say, I can tell this person is grimy and I'm not having it. It's okay to be a nice person, but that doesn't mean you have to be nice to someone who's nasty. It's just that you can straight up say, you're so disrespectful and your energy is so nasty. You're treating me so nasty, like I'm not even human, like I don't have thoughts or feelings. I don't need you in my life. So you can just go back to wherever it is you came from. I am nice to people who are nice. I don't have to be nice to you. In fact, I don't even have to exist to you. In fact, you don't even exist to me. You don't count. So go find someone who wants to count you in their life because I can't count on you. Therefore, you don't count. And that's really cold, but I promise you they're going to be so offended and talk so much crap about you. They're not going to bother you. But if they're a narcissist, they'll probably be like, oh, I'm so sorry for my tone, blah, blah, blah. Don't put up with that. Just be like, no. Your impression that you gave me, the first impression you usually get of someone, that's who they really are. When someone takes advantage of you just because they can, that's who they really are. Believe them. Now, if it's someone who says something stupid and they go, oh my God, I didn't mean to say that, that just means they're nervous. That is not the same thing. I'm talking about someone who's like, hey, I need you to do this for me. You look at them and you say, I don't need to do anything. I look good just by existing. What are you adding to my life? Nothing. Why should I add anything to yours? You don't even want to do it. Why should I have to do it? You going to pay me? Even if you paid me, I wouldn't do it. You're just rude. You could have asked nicely. Where's the please and thank you? You could have said, hey, could you please do this? Why are you demanding? What am I, your servant? Slavery ended years ago. Hello. What's wrong with you? You got a problem? Go fix it. Can't face me? Turn the fuck around. Straight up. You're welcome. Honestly, I'm one of those quick thinking people, so when someone does something to me, I'm gonna say some shit, and they're just gonna be like, how dare you? And I'm gonna be like, yes, how dare I exist? Although you came to me, I didn't ask for you, so aren't you the one creating like your own problem? Because I didn't come anywhere near you. You came over to me, so you asked for this. So how are you gonna be like, I want this, and then be like, ew? I can be like you because you interrupted me when I was just happy and fine by myself. I was fine before you. I'll be fine after you. And you can just keep doing whatever it is you're doing. I feel sorry for whoever falls for it. Seriously. This is disgusting. You're what's wrong with society. Like, you can't even follow social protocol. What gives you the right? Nothing. Are you a god? No. You're literally just another meat sack like me. You need to calm down. You can even be like, you need to calm down. You're being too loud. Or you can just be like, ew. Just look at them. Think of the most gross thing you can think of and look at them and go, ew. And if they're like, what? And you're like, you can just say, your approach, what is that? Who taught you that? Do they not have manners where you come from? Who raised you? I feel sorry for your ancestors. You are embarrassing them. And then say, ancestors, I am so sorry you had to witness this person. And this person's ancestors, I'm so sorry you have to put up with this. It's like watching a bad TV show on rerun. If you're not good with confrontation, do it anyway. Stand up for yourself for once. If you're afraid of confrontation, it's just because you don't feel secure in yourself. Confrontation isn't about winning. It's about, fuck off, you're being an asshole. Go be an asshole to yourself. In fact, don't even be an asshole to yourself. Who taught you to be an asshole, and why are you even bother doing it? You're not helping anyone. You're just hurting yourself. You acting that way legitimately pushes everyone away, so they don't want anything to do with you. And it shows that you don't want anything to do with yourself. Damn, spiritual fam, you guys are savage today. I apologize to anyone who felt triggered by these statements. This is a part of my personality, but it only comes out when, like, I get hate energy. Hate, don't appreciate. Love, not hate, appreciate. But don't accept no bullshit, okay? You only have this one life. You're gonna sit here and swim in bullshit? No, you're not. So have fun. Be nice. Be grateful for nice people, and be grateful that you're being nice, and that you're trying, and that you're legitimately a good fucking person. Straight up. I'm so proud of you if you're nice and you're a good person. I'm so proud of you if you celebrate yourself. And if you don't celebrate yourself, you better start, honey. You better start. I appreciate you. Why can't you do it, huh? You can too. You can too. If you can learn to speak, you can learn to appreciate yourself. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes effort. It's like learning another language. It's hard as hell. But if you commit and stay committed, one day you'll get there. This was a hell of a ride, I'll be honest. It started off with gratitude, and then in the end it's like, don't take no shit. Many blessings, loves. I found this amusing. I hope you did too. Feel free to leave me a heart. It is my favorite shape, and I appreciate the love. And if you don't, if you're sending me good vibes, I appreciate that too. I do this for the people who appreciate it, and for the people who don't, that's none of my business. I ain't none of your business either. Feel free to click off permanently. I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about the people who actually want help, you know? Many blessings to all of you, my loves. I appreciate you. I appreciate your kindness, your generosity, your love, and your support. And I'm grateful for those of you who appreciate mine too. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the donations, all that love. It never goes unnoticed. That's why I always show up 110%. 110, not just 100. No, I'm 110 all the time, baby. Even when I feel like crap, I'm gonna show up 110%, even if I feel like I'm dying. Okay, that's just the kind of person I am. If I feel like this is necessary, this is needed, absolutely I'm gonna show up. I'm that person who will show up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a bat if I got to. If you're like, help me, I done did some shit like that before too. I ain't even lying. My friend was pregnant once. I showed up with a taser and a knife. I was ready. This man was screaming at her. I'm like, she's gonna lose this baby. She ain't gonna lose this baby. She might lose this man though. We left. And I remember we were leaving the house and he's like, get the fuck out of my house. And I said, she's getting the fuck out of your house. She's coming to my house where someone actually fucking appreciates her. Like, y'all, I could hear them screaming when I pulled up to the house. What made me sad is she acted like she was going to move out literally the next day. Never heard from her for like a week. She didn't speak to me and she pretended like nothing happened. And I was like, okay. I feel sorry for the children you already have and the baby that's about to be born. This is so not okay. I'm sorry to all the babies in the world where you're born in a world where people don't love themselves and they don't know what real love is and they take that out on you. That's not your fault, baby. You were young, you were sweet, you were innocent. It was never your fault. Some of you need to hear that. Just because you grew up in a life not full of love, it doesn't mean you can't love yourself. It doesn't mean you can't create love. Take it from someone who's had a lot of not love in their life. The few who have loved me, it just reminds me it was worth it. And the people who didn't love me, I just say, you know what, if they don't want to believe in love, then they're really missing out on the magical part of life, because love is everything. Many blessings, loves. I love you, love, Magigoddess, and until next time.